they've spotted whales. I still don't see them yet.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. We should have stayed up there.
Now you want to be looking for bright green patches in the water. Just on the white sliver, floating green.
Oh, there they are, there they are, there they are.
You also want to look at the right south, so whales are 12 and 2 feet to the next 1 inch trail. Then we're going to have to do the best to make sure both sides of those are good view.
There they are, see? Right up here, there they are. Look, you see it? Quinn, go up right there, Quinn. Look at here, baby.
And I have to tell you, she is one of my favorites for this reason alone. Freckles had not been seen for 16 years. And she was actually on the list of sort of presumed dead whales because over a certain length of time we don't see them. We assume something could have happened to them. And many years ago I was out here in a whale watching boat and we see her. And I'm going through the catalog, I'm trying to match her, and I find her sort of in what we call the back of the catalog. The whales we don't see anymore. And we ID her, and we have seen her every year since then. And it's sort of an interesting story. Another comes back out at 2 o'clock. That Freckles literally had not been sighted by anybody for 6 years.
That's 12. This
And
is 2.
for almost the last 10, we see her every year since then. So this is a mature female humpback named Freckles. And she was actually named for the marks on her dorsal. She has some little white marks that look like freckles. She has a predominantly white tail, and she has spent the last few summers having a very high sight fidelity to this area. And so we'll wait for her to come back up. You want to watch for that bright green patch in the water. You want to look to the blower of the spout. We do have another humpback off our right-hand side, and don't worry, we'll make our way through them all. But we're just going to hold our position here because we're following whale watching guidelines set out by NOAA Fisheries on how close and how fast we approach whales and how many boats we put on any particular whale or group of whales. These guidelines were written and then rewritten to help protect whales for both ship strikes and harassment. In addition, Captain John is
see where all the birds are over there, be where the whales are.
And this is a voluntary naturalist education and training program for naturalists and captains. We go through a yearly training and have our whale sense certification. So we're going to hold our position, wait for this whale to come up. Our number one priority is to make sure to keep the whales as the number one priority. So do watch all around the boat. Humpback whales are medium-sized baleen rorqual whales. So they have baleen in their mouth instead of teeth, and they are what we call a rorqual.
There they are.
And rorqual is the name of the group of fins that run from the chin to the navel and allow them to expand their throat like an accordion. The blue whale, the fin whale, the sei whale, the Rudolph whale, the minke whale, and the humpback are all rorqual whales. Right whales are not. So we have another humpback off our right, but we're going to hold our position and wait for Freckles. Now, humpback whales come to this area because it's a feeding ground. It's also what we call a nursery area. So they will spend the spring, summer, and fall here, arriving as early as March and staying as late as December, sometimes even into January. When they're not here, they're going to migrate 1,500 miles or more south to the Caribbean. And that's where they're going to do their breeding and their calving. And they make an annual migration between the feeding and nursery grounds and the breeding and the calving grounds.